training. I mean muscle training. You already did transfer, right? You already applied the gait belt and supine after your transfer. If your patient is full weight bearing, sorry, I'm in all sorts today. If your patient is partial weight bearing, you're assuming what for that lower extremity during the transfer?
The patient's not weight bearing.
That she's non-weight bearing. Okay, that she is non-weight bearing. Okay. All right, Kayla. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna find out what is the weight bearing, how much weight you can put on your leg now. So I'm just gonna bring you into here. Give me a second. Into the parallel bars. This may work, this may not work. I might have to go it a little more inside. Okay, this is your combo. I'm just gonna go around and inside with my patients. Okay, so who determines the level? Who determines the percentage? Physician. So in the order, you're going to see either 50% of the patient's body weight, right? 25% of the patient's body weight, whatever that might be. So Kayla, can you please tell me how much weight? Like, let's say Kayla's 100 pounds, right? Because your case, you wouldn't be asking your patient, your case has this information, right? So your case says either 200 pounds, 100 pounds. We're not, if you need a calculator, there will be a calculator here for you, okay? So remember, don't put any weight on this leg just yet, right? Here's your combo. Washing my hands after touching the leg rest. Here's your combo. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to stand up. After we stand up, you can place your hands on the parallel bars, okay? All right, so Foley bag is okay there because I'm not going to ambulate with the patient in the parallel bars. All I'm doing with the patient is standing up the patient and having her put weight on the on her right leg. Okay. All right. So first off, Kayla, I'm just gonna be right here. Go ahead and bring and press your back onto the back of the chair and slide forward for me, please. So I've scooted her forward. Where do we think, according to lecture that we talked about, where is she placing her arms? On the chair, on the wheelchair, on the armrest, right? She's not pulling herself up from the parallel bars, okay? So you're always placing the hands of the patient from the surface that they're transferring out of. You're going to place their hands there, okay? All right, so placing your hands on the armrest at the count of 3. We're going to stand up. Once we stand up, you can go ahead and hold on to the parallel bars. You helped, let's say, half of the way, right? Whether your patient's min assist, mod assist, or max assist, you are inside of the parallel bars, okay? Whether, I'm gonna say it again, whether your patient is min assist, mod assist, or max assist, you as a therapist are always inside of the parallel bars. Okay, so both hands are on the patient, regardless of their level of assistance. So at the count of 3, you did half of the way, you did half of the job last time. I want you to do it again today, okay? All right, nose over toes, rock towards me. 1, 2, and 3, stand up. Go ahead and hold on. Awesome, Kayla. So what we're going to do now, see how I'm moving the scale without letting go of the patient? So what we're going to do now, you're going to press your foot on the scale until you reach 50, the number 50. Okay, so go ahead and press weight until it gets to 50, the black 50. There you go. Right, so that's how much weight you can put on your leg. Go ahead and come off. Okay, all right, so now you can place your leg on the floor and put that amount of weight, right? So it's 50 pounds. So that's how it's going to feel like, okay? Now, do you feel the back of your knee touching the back of the chair? No, okay. So now what I would like for you to do is just stay right there, yep. You're going to move your right, take a step with your right back until you feel the chair here. Sorry, your left. And then your right. Okay, and then you're gonna move your hands back. Do you feel the, nope, still in the parallel bars. Do you feel the back of your knee touching the chair? Okay, awesome. Now we're gonna go ahead and reach for the armrest. Okay, and we're gonna lower ourselves down, nice and slow. All right. Is it your back touching the back of the chair?
Mhm.
Yes? Okay, I can remove my hands. All right, and that is partial weight bearing. Right? You're bringing the patient to the parallel bars. You are inside of the parallel bars, bringing the patient up into standing. You're asking them to place their leg on the scale up to the amount that you say. If my patient is 100 pounds, right, according to my case, and my physician's order is 25%, how much weight can she put on the leg? 25 pounds. So I'm asking her to put weight on the leg until the needle reaches 25. Once the needle reaches 25, and I can do that with letting her know the black, the red, right, letting her know what number to look at as she's putting weight on the leg, right? Okay, awesome. So that is partial weight bearing. Okay, so your case can be non-weight bearing, toe touch weight bearing as tolerated, or partial weight bearing. If you have partial weight bearing patient, you would go from the transfer to the partial weight bearing, because from here, now you can fit for the assisted device, now you can do gait training, now you can do stair training. Does that make sense for everybody? Right? You can't do gait training if they don't know how much weight they can put on their leg. So if you do have a case that has partial weight bearing, you're transferring your patient into the wheelchair, wheeling them into the parallel bars, and then determining how much weight they can put on that leg before fitting them from the assisted device, before gait training, and before stair training.
Okay, so question.
Yes.
Let's suppose the case is the patient is currently in supplying.
Okay.
So we're gonna transfer them to the wheelchair,
Mm-hmm.
and then with the oxygen tank bring them to here,
Mm-hmm.
and then just check on the scale.
Yeah.
And
That's it.
then bring them back to them.
And then sit them back down. Yes. Sit them back down. From here, from this point, now, after I sit them back down, I'm done with the procedure of partial weight bearing. From this procedure here, I am attending, putting the leg rest, right? Sorry, Kayla. I'm putting the leg rest for my patient. Okay. Okay. This is a good opportunity to show you different ways that you can put the leg rest. So you can hold on with one leg, right? With one arm, the leg, one hand, the leg. You can also do like this, right? To hold the leg, or you can also use yourself, your body, right? To hold the leg as you place the leg rest, okay? And then you can face the leg. However, whatever you choose, practice whatever you choose to do, right? Comp day is not the day to try out new things. Okay? Loriana's like, Okay, so let's say here, I can have my patient hold here. And then I'm doing.
Question.
Yes.
So the case is gonna say that the physician
it's
ordered
locked.
only 50% of body weight.
Yes.
Partial
Your
weight.
case is gonna tell you what the physician ordered. I'm done with the leg rest, washing my hands, coming around, elbow here. Okay, wheeling her back, right, to the area that that I've prepared beforehand during my setup, right, locking the wheelchair, sorry Kayla, one more time. And I am fitting her for her device, doing gait training, all of those things here, right? That's the point that we did before lunch, right? Where I'm doing the sit to stand, where I'm fitting the device, where I'm doing gait training. All right, the next portion of the comp is stair training, right? So we're gonna go over here. Kayla, you have the call bell right next to you. Here, I'm gonna set up the stairs for us. So this can be preset, right? So it doesn't